Yo, what up guys? Welcome back to another GeoGuessr Tension video. Today we have Armani, Panos, and Captain on with us today. Two new faces on the GeoGuessr Tension game show. Armani, who's been on before, but we have Panos and Captain joining us. Panos, I will actually introduce you first here. So you were a World League player last year, and looks like you might have to re-qualify this year. So how do you feel going into the qualifiers, and are you excited? Would you like to introduce yourself? All of that stuff.
Hello everyone, my name is Panos, also known as Pan, and yeah, going through the qualifying process again is going to be pretty stressful, but hopefully I can make it and compete for another year.
Yeah, we hope so. And you're probably the top Greece player by far, so would love to see Greece represented in the World League. Armani, I'll kick it to you next because you're also going to have to re-qualify for the World League, it looks like. So if you'd like to speak a little bit on your thoughts about that. You were obviously a World Cup player in 2024, attending that event, and all of that. Would you like to give your thoughts, and if you'd like to introduce yourself?
Yeah, my name is Armani. You may know me from, of course, the World Cup last year, and the World Cup 2 years ago, and then the World League last year. This year qualifying for the World League, I think it's gonna be really stressful because there's so many new, really good players that came up, and it's gonna be way harder to qualify for that, of course.
Yeah, I think it's going to be pretty interesting, and EMEA is so stacked this year, and there's not as many slots, so I think it's kind of going to be very competitive overall. And Captain, you got an auto qualify based off of your World League standings last year, so congratulations on that. If you'd like to talk about how you're excited about the upcoming World League, I know they made a lot of changes to it as well, and just talk about yourself, introduce yourself. You were at the World Championship last year too.
Yeah, hello, my name's Captain. You might know me from the World League or the World Championship. Yeah, looking forward to the new World League. I know they've changed the format a bit, I think for the better, so it's going to be a lot of fun, and also nice to skip out on the qualifying. It was pretty stressful last time.
Yeah, I think we're all excited to see what they've cooked up for the new format of the World League. But this game show is GeoGuessr Tension, so hopefully you guys got a good introduction for our new players here and Armani, who has been on the game shows before. But let's hop into the rules real quick for those unfamiliar with the game. There's going to be 6 rounds total. Each question is going to give 10 possible correct answers, so the score that you gain from the round corresponds to its ranking on the list. The top answer will receive 1 point, second highest answer will receive 2 points, and so on and so forth. So if I asked you what are the top 10 letters of the alphabet, if you gave B, you would get 2 points for that answer. If you gave a thing further down, like J or something, you would get 10 full points. The next answers after those 10 points, however, are tension answers, so those will be -5. So there is a risk as to going for the more obscure answers, and then any answer not on the list results in a -3 score. And then turns will alternate as we move round to round. So player 1 goes first in round 1, player 2 will go first in round 2, and then to win, be the player with the highest score across 6 rounds. We drew as to who's going first, second, or third. Panos, you got first on that wheel spin before the game, and then we've got Armani going second and Captain going third. So let's see. Well, actually, let's do this first. If you're enjoying the content, please like, comment, and subscribe. Of course, it helps the channel out a lot and brings you back for future geography game videos. All right. In terms of the doubling rules, I will read off the question, and then if you guys want to double, just let me know. I'll be asking, does anybody want to double this question? I want to hear a yes or no answer, probably because of the whole controversy that happened with Ziggy in last week's episode. So, yeah, without further ado, if the 3 of you guys are ready, Panos, you'll be leading us off for this question 1. Here we go. Question 1. What are the top 10 countries for petroleum extraction in BBL per day? BBL is barrels per day, and these stats were taken on December 2024 via Wikipedia. Would anybody like to double this question? All right, looks like nobody is down to double this question, which means I'll be starting the 30-second timer now. And
Yes, it's a tricky question.
it is. And, a lot of countries to consider here, I think. And 15 seconds already gone, so you got about 15 seconds left here, Panos.
Okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna play it safe maybe.
Okay.
And go with like Qatar.
All right, you're going with Qatar. Okay. And Armani, what would you like to go with for your answer? Oh no.
Yeah, no.
Hello?
What like UAE? Hello?
Okay, you're going with UAE. All right. Captain,
Yes.
what are you going with?
I kind of want to go for another like Gulf state. I think that would make sense. I don't know. I guess maybe maybe it's a bit too safe, but I think I'll go for like Saudi Arabia.
All right, you're going for Saudi Arabia. Okay, let's see what our top 10 answers are on the board then. We've got the United States, number one, 13.40 million barrels per day. Then we've got Saudi Arabia, number two, so that's going to be 2 points for you, Captain. Maybe a bit too safe there from you, but I think you're just playing the game correctly. We've got Russia, number three, Canada, number four. We've got China, number five, Brazil, actually up there, number six, Iraq, number seven, Iran, number eight, and then we've got UAE for Armani for 9 points, 3.2 million barrels. So that's a good haul for you on round one. And then to finish it off, we've got Kuwait actually up there, number 10, 2.56, which means our tension answers are Norway, Kazakhstan, Mexico, and Qatar on there on the last one. No. So that's going to be a -5 for Panos to start off.
That's not good.
And our scores after round one is going to be Armani with 9 points. Captain, you have 2, and Panos, you have -5, but it's still anybody's game. 5 more rounds to go. Armani, you'll be starting us off on round 2. Here we go. What are the largest cities in Europe by population that are not capital cities? And this is within city limit populations. Would anybody like to double this one?
Okay.
Not a capital city. No doubles? Armani, you're thinking about it maybe, but probably not.
No.
All right. 30 seconds on the clock. Here we go. Not going for capitals, guys. All right. You have about 10 seconds left here, Armani.
I'm actually not sure about like populations of cities, so
Okay.
I guess I'm just going for like a city in Germany. I feel like that would be safe.
Okay. What are we going for?
Let me go for Cologne.
All right, you're going for Cologne. Okay. Captain, what are you going for?
I was also kind of thinking about like a German one. It's a lot of big ones. I think I don't know. I think I'll go for Hamburg.
All right, you're going for Hamburg, and then Panos, what are you going for?
I'm gonna go for Marseille.
All right, you're going for Marseille. Okay, let's see what is up there. We've got Istanbul, of course, being number 1. We've got St. Petersburg, Russia, number 2. Hamburg up there for number 3, so that is 3 points for you, Captain. We move on to Barcelona, number 4. And we've got Munich up there, number 5. Kharkiv, number 6. Milan, number 7. Kazan up there at number 8. And we've got Nizhny Novgorod, number 9. And Birmingham rounding out our top 10, which means, Captain, only when they get positive points there. I think that is quite good. Let's see if you guys get some -5s or some -3s, though. The tension answers are Ufa, Krasnodar, Samara, and Rostov-on-Don, which are all Russian cities. So luckily, no -5s for you guys.
Okay.
But you guys do get
totally forgot about
-3s.
Russia.
They're all Russian.
Yeah.
So that's going to put our scores at Armani. You
Yeah.
have 6 points. And Captain, you have 5, so you're right behind there. And then Panos, you're at -8, but still good chance. Captain, you'll be starting us off round 3. All right, here we go. Question 3, what are the top 10 longest river systems in the world? So I will count any river within that river system. So if if it feeds into that river, the longer river, then I will count it as a correct answer. And this is via Wikipedia. Would anybody like to double this one? All right, no doubles. No doubles. All right, starting the 30-second timer now.
I'm really not that good with rivers, but
I would not be that good with the rivers either.
I don't know. I'll go for the Yellow River.
All right, you're going for the Yellow River. All right, Panos, what are you going for?
I'm gonna go for the Volga River.
All right, you are going for the Volga. And Armani, what are you going for?
I really don't know anything about rivers, but I think I'm just gonna go for one in Brazil.
Oh.
River, right? That's a river, right?
What did you say? Sorry, your mic went robotic.
Am I cutting out?
Yeah.
I said, sorry. The Rio Grande.
The Rio Grande. All right. Let's see what our top 10 are then. We've got the Nile, of course, being number 1. The Amazon River System being number 2. And we've got the Yangtze, number 3. The Mississippi River, actually up there, number 4. Then we've got the Yenisei River in Russia, number 5. We've got the Yellow River, which is going to be 6 points for Captain, so a good pickup there. And then we've got the Ob. And then we've got the Parana River, which is also the Rio Grande, part of the same river system. So you will get 8 points for that, Armani. Very nice job there. And we've got the Congo and the Amur rivers to round out our top 10, which means let's see if Panos is going to get a -5 or a -3.
No.
We've got the Lena River, the Mekong River, and the Mackenzie River up there in Canada. So it's only a -3. I think the Volga is 18th on the list, so pretty high up there, but still not enough. Okay, so that means our scores. Armani, you have 14 points. Captain, you have 11. And Panos, you're at -11. But you'll be starting us off on round 4. All right, let's move into it here. Question 4. What are the top 10 countries by rice production in tons? And this is 2022 statistics via Wikipedia. So it could have switched by now, but this is 2022 statistics. All right, would anybody like to double this question? You guys will.
I think I'm gonna double.
Okay, Captain's doubling. You guys will have to double either 5 or 6 if you don't double this question.
No.
Okay. No.
So.
Panos, no. Armani, probably not. It looks like. All right, Captain, you'll be doubling this. This will be worth double points for you. Armani, no double. 30 seconds on the clock. Here we go. All right, 15 seconds left here. Pan?
I think I'm going to go with Vietnam.
All right, you are going with Vietnam. Armani, what are you going with?
I think I'm just going to go super safe and go for Indonesia.
All right, you're going for Indonesia. And Captain, what are you going for on your doubled question?
I don't know. My doubling was kind of random, but I was thinking maybe I could go for Philippines. Maybe they're.
All right, you're going for Philippines. Okay, let's see what's up there then. Let's see what's up there in our top 10. We've got India, number 1, 265 million tons. Then we've got China right behind, Bangladesh. India and China by far the biggest. And we've got Indonesia for 4 points for Armani. And then following that up, we've got Vietnam, number 5. So, Panos, you get 5 points for that. Then we've got Thailand, Myanmar, and then the Philippines with a big 8 points. So that's doubled to 16 points for you, Captain. So a big pickup for you on round 4. And then everybody's got on the board. So we'll round it out with Cambodia and Pakistan. And then our attention answers are going to be actually Brazil, Japan, Nigeria, and the United States. So everybody getting positive points there, which is good. But Captain, you've taken a big lead now. You're up to 27 points. Armani, you're not too far behind, though, and you still have your double at 18. And Panos, you're at -6. All right. Armani, you'll be starting us off round 5. Round 5. What are the top 10 countries that have the most airports as of 2024? And this is via World Population Review. If you guys would like to check the sources. Would anybody like to double this? If you don't double this, you'll be doubling round 6, Armani and Pan. No double from Armani.
Yeah, I will do the next one.
All right, Pan, you're doubling the last one as well. All right, so no doubles on this one. 30 seconds timer has started. All right. A lot of people just hold their double to round 6 from what I've seen, so we'll see if that's strategic. We'll see if it's a good strategy or not. Anyway, 15 seconds gone. Got 15 seconds left here, Armani. All right, 5 seconds. I'm gonna need an answer from you.
I think I'm gonna go for I'm really not sure here, but I'm just gonna go for a really big country and hope that it's in there. So I'll go for Brazil.
All right, you are going for Brazil. Captain, what are you going for?
I was gonna go for Brazil, so I no need to think of something else.
Oh no.
I thought maybe I'll go for Canada, because I mean it's massive, but it's quite sparsely populated.
You are going for Canada. And Pan, what are you going for?
Yeah, I'm gonna go for Russia. Hopefully they have a lot of airports.
Okay, you're going for Russia. All right, let's see what's up there. Pretty straightforward question. I think the U.S. is, of course, going to be number 1. Just love building stuff. And we've got Brazil, which is going to be 2 points for you, Armani. So it's a 2-point pickup. Then we have Australia, Mexico, and then Canada up there for 5 points for captain there. And then we've got UK, and then Russia, 7 points for you, Pan, which actually brings you into the positive. But we'll go into that in a bit. We got Germany, Argentina, and then France rounding out our top 10. I was surprised to not see China on here, but it actually is within our tension answers. We've got Colombia, Italy, South Africa, Papua New Guinea, surprisingly, 535 airports, and then China with 531. I just thought China would have more airports given how big of a country it is. Okay, well, that leaves our scores at Captain. You have 32. Armani, you have 20, but you still have your double, and Panos, you have 1 point, and you also still have your double. So you guys will be doubling this final question no matter what. And Captain, you'll be starting us off. And let's see what the question is. Question 6. Who are the top 10 GeoGuessr players with the highest total earnings via Liquipedia? Okay? This is on the Liquipedia net total earnings list.
Okay.
So it's not just World Cup money, it's all money. I just want to make that clear. Okay? So Panos and Armani will be doubling. I'm going to start the timer now. 30 seconds on the clock.
Okay, that's interesting. Maybe I want to go for someone who did well this World Cup. That's a bit risky. Maybe I think I'll go for Lero.
All right,
maybe
you're going for Lero. All right, and Panos, what are you going for?
Yeah, I'm gonna go for Strefan.
All right, you're going for Strefan. Okay, Armani, what are you going for?
I wanted to go for Strefan. Now I have to think again. Fuck. I really think of a
The robot mic is striking again.
Really big.
Huh?
Famous oh, is it? Oh.
It's okay, it's okay. I need an answer. As soon as the camera keeps freezing. Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah, I need an answer. All right, you're going for Consus.
Yeah, Consus.
Okay. All right. Let's see what our top 10 are then. We've got Radusi, of course, number 1, winning the most recent World Cup, which had the highest prize pool, $56,548. Then we've got Blinky, number 2. Then Consus is going to be number 3, of course, winning the first World Cup. So Armani, that nets you 6 points on that double. And we've got MK, Debre, Bao, And then Lero, which is going to be worth 7 points for you, Captain. So very nice there. And then we've got Strefon, right behind, $2 less than Lero. I don't know how that happened. Sorry, not $2. It's $32. I can't read. But regardless, that's 16 points for you, Pano. So good pickup on that last round. And then we've got Lenley and then Eamon rounding out our top 10. Our tension answers were Kodiak for winning the Team World Championship that they had in Paris like a couple years ago. And we've got Orlando, Zigzag, Gingy, and Macam also on there with that Team World Cup. All right. That means that's the end of the game. Let's tally up the scores. Captain, you actually are our winner today with 39 points. Very nice job. Only positive answers. You didn't dip into the negative once. You didn't get a tension answer once, which is quite impressive on this game. And you pulled some great answers out there at the end. Armani, you're in second place with 26 points. And Panos, you are in third place with 17 points. But everyone did quite well. Usually we have at least one player finishing in the negatives, but everybody did pretty well there to get 3 good positive scores. So, Captain, congratulations. We'll do some outros real quick. Captain, I'll kick it to you first if there's anything you'd like to shout out as our champion today.
I would like to shout out Manuelson.
Oh.
Hopefully we'll qualify for the new World League.
Hopefully we get to see Manuelson in the World League, and hopefully we don't get another internet issue during the during the qualifier. That would break my heart for Manuelson, who I think is probably one of the best players that wasn't in the World League last year.
For sure.
All right, Armani, you came in second place today. Anything you want to shout out?
I just want.
Okay.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, no problem, Armani.
That's all. Shoutouts.
Yep. Hopefully the mic picked all that up, but I don't know if it did. But yeah, Armani basically said thanks for having me, and yeah. Panos, last but not least, if you'd like to shout out anything.
Yeah, shout out to Unemployed Cord and my family who are gonna watch this. Also shout out Manuelson because he's gonna win it next year. And that's pretty much it, yeah.
Ooh, that would be fun if we see a 4th champion next year in the World Championship. When Manuelson takes down Captain or Panos in the World Championship final. It's going to be great. All right. Thank you, everyone, for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, of course. And hopefully this wasn't too scuffed up an episode. We had to record off of Discord rather than the normal thing because Discord, or the normal thing that we used, was completely freezing the cameras. So hopefully you guys didn't experience too many issues with that. But I'll see you guys tomorrow for another GeoGuessr video. Peace.